Once you have got most of your things set up and configured in Books, now you're ready to start using it. So this is going to show you how to add your customers into Books. So this will be found in the Sales section and the Customers module. You'll see here we've already got a couple sample customers. So this is what it will look like. You can click into any of them and preview all of the details that are available in the system. So you've got their name, their emails, their addresses, all of those details. If you want to add in new customers, you'll click plus new up here. And here you're able to select, are you working with a business or are you working with an individual? You can put in their first and last name. So test customer, enter in their company name, test company, and then their display name is just going to be what shows up as their display, whether you want it to be their contact name or their company name or something different. Put in any of the details that you have, so their email, their phone numbers. Here is where you set up their tax rates. So whether they're taxable or tax exempt. In this case, in our example, we'll say that they are taxable. So their tax rate is going to be the Illinois tax group. So as a reminder, back when we set up the tax configurations, we had individual tax rates. So GST at 5%, the state tax at 7%. And then we also set up a tax group. So this lumped together the GST and the state tax, so 5 plus 7% for a total of 12%. When we create invoices and transactions for this customer, it'll tax them the 12%, and it will group 5 of that 12% to the state tax, 7 of the 12% to state tax and 5 of the 12% to GST. So this customer will be under the Illinois tax group. And then you can configure any of the other details that you have, their currency. If you click on any of these tabs, you'll be able to add in that information. So click on address, you can put in their billing and shipping details. If they've got additional contacts that you work with, that you want in the books, you can put in here. And any of the additional details. Remarks is another good one. If you have specific notes of the customer that you want to be able to see and be reminded of, you can add that here. Once you've got all the details filled out, you can save it. And now you have that customer all set up in your books. So you can go through and add in all of your customers as applicable. Once again, if you've got many customers that you need to add in bulk, click on the 3 dots here and then click on import customers. And that will allow you to be able to import them batched, so you can import as many as you need from a spreadsheet. You'll just have to fill out the details, and then it will import all of that for you, so you don't have to go one by one. So that is a little bit on adding the customers. Once you've got the customers in the system and you're ready to invoice the company or the customer, there's 2 ways that you can do this. So if you're in the customers tab, you'll click on the customer that you're looking to invoice, click on new transaction, and then the applicable transaction type. In this example, it will be an invoice. It'll take you to the invoice module where you can fill out all of the details. So you've already got the customer name filled out. The invoice number is by default in the system, but you can change that to anything different if you prefer. And then just click Save. It has the invoice date and then the terms you can select as applicable. Put in the item details, and then that's how you will be able to create the invoice. The other way, instead of going through the customer, you can go straight to the Invoice tab, click on Plus New, and then you'll just have to find the customer from here. And now we're in the exact same spot. You can fill out the rest of the details as applicable. So that is a little bit on creating customers, creating invoices for the customers. The exact same thing will be the case for vendors and bills. So you would do the exact same thing, just on the other side. So that's going to be in the purchase module under the various tabs here.